Well, let's talk business. The Nigeria's Exporters Hub has emphasized that expanding the exports of non-oil commodities is essential for reviving Nigeria's economy. At the Abuja Export Conference, an inaugural shipment of 10 containers of local goods to China, the Hub's management highlighted that Nigeria could fully harness its diversification agenda by increasing production for exports. Helen Osamide-Kings was there.
The non-oil sector plays a significant role in Nigeria's economy, contributing roughly 90% of the country's GDP, while the oil sector accounts for about 10%. In recent years, the government has been prioritizing efforts to diversify the economy, aiming to reduce the heavy reliance on oil, a sector prone to fluctuation in the global prices. Although Nigeria has made progress in non-oil exports, experts say there is still more work to be done to help stabilize the declining economy. At the Abuja Export Conference, speakers emphasized the importance of expanding Nigeria's non-oil exports and scaling up local production to meet growing export demands.
One of the reasons why we are holding this conference is to popularize, let's advocate that this is doable. What we need is even more engagement. Let's scale up production so that we can have more to export.
Some time back, the federal government, through the Export Promotion Council, set up export trade houses across the globe. We were the one assigned to handle the export trade house in China and other Far East countries. What to export, how to export it, where to export it, and we will give you off-takers.
Other speakers also highlighted the challenges facing non-oil exports and proposed solutions for addressing them.
De-risk the sector by providing access to market for every person, no longer the privileged few. You would see that all the criminal elements in the sector will start diminishing. It will be going down every day because people don't need to go to third parties to sell. We are giving ready market to sell.
Participants agree that Nigeria can no longer rely solely on oil exports, which have historically been the backbone of the country's economy. Expanding non-oil exports, they say, is now crucial to sustaining economic growth. While the growth in non-oil exports is encouraging, more investment is needed in infrastructure, regulatory reforms, and value addition to improve competitiveness in the sector. Helen Osamide-Kings, TVC News, Abuja.
As part of efforts to boost trade across Nigeria and more than 200 small-scale cross-border traders have completed a 6-week training program under the Trade Facilitation West African Initiative in Lagos. Training by the National Association of Nigerian Traders is in partnership with the U.S. Agency for International Development, the European Union, and the Netherlands and Germany to improve facilitation that's trade in West Africa. President of the association said the program is aimed at enhancing trade proficiency of participants selected from eight trade associations in the Southwest Zone who were taught 13 thematics models. The training highlights ways of improving cross-border trade, challenges and gaps that have impaired and stifled cross-border trade in Nigeria and beyond.
Informal trade is not having recognition, unfortunately, at the bank of the river of the country. And there lies the wealth of this nation, beyond oil. And so, if the volume of trade produced by this informal sector, who are already exporting, if we can open the gate for them, that floodgate will be money. And very soon, we will no longer be fighting dollar exchange rate.
Bringing up this type of a program and training for women along this axis is a very, very good idea. Very, very good idea. More so when we are talking about this Africa continental trade issue. So definitely ECOWAS have been on the forefront. I mean, that was the reason why we have ETLS. But it was more or less like a educated people oriented program. But this one, I brought it to the grassroots. That let the grassroots people be heard.
The Nigerian Customs Service has launched the pilot phase of its trade modernization software aimed at streamlining customs documentation and clearance processes at the nation's ports. The project kicks off at the PTML command with the introduction of Biodogu, an indigenous software developed by officers of the NCS, which will replace the existing NICES 2 system. For the first time, this technology will be fully managed by the Nigerian Customs Service. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
The Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, personally led the launch of Biodogu at the PTML Customs Command, highlighting the significance of the new system for enhancing trade facilitation. After receiving the Guard of Honor and addressing officers, Comptroller General Adeniyi explained the choice of PTML as the pilot site for the implementation of the new project. He later briefed journalists, underlining the importance of the system in modernizing customs operations in line with global standards.
We are optimistic that once we get it right in this place, our system will start running on Bodogu, and automatically NICES would cease to operate in PTML. And the success that we have here will guide us in the rollout in our other ports and commands. And once we also roll it out in those places, we will shut down NICES.
Comptroller General Adeniyi emphasized that Biodogu will eliminate issues of network downtime.
This approach was necessitated by our experiences with previous service providers who, despite multiple contract extensions, failed to meet their deliverables and effect the expected handover at the end of their contract period. While we would have preferred a different outcome to those contracts, this situation has strengthened our resolve to develop indigenous solutions that truly serve our needs. The system will enhance our ability to streamline end-to-end business processes, to provide stakeholders with customized integration capabilities, to support efficient and intelligent business decisions, and to facilitate the ease of doing business.
He further noted that the software is designed to integrate with emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, virtual reality, and mixed reality, signaling a new era for customs administration in Nigeria. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
And wrapping up business news, the stock market continues to look upwards following sustained gains. It jumped by 1/4 percentage point at the close of business. The top gainers were Access Holdings with nearly 10% performance. Others followed by Academy Press, Unity Property Development Company, Cornerstone, and Veritas Capital. The trade decliners were Royal Exchange, International Breweries, Livestock Feeds, Wapik Insurance, and Champion Breweries. That's business news. Next is sports.